Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 2, Sankhya Yoga, the Yoga of Analytical Knowledge, Shloka 14, with translation and commentary by Swami Mukundananda. In today's commentary, Swamiji reveals the root cause of pleasure and pain and the right mindset towards tackling them.
Matra sparshastu kaunteya Shitoshna sukha dukkadaha Agama payino nityaha Tanstitikshasva bharata.
O son of Kunti, the contact between the senses and the sense objects gives rise to fleeting perceptions of happiness and distress. These are non-permanent and come and go like the winter and summer seasons. O descendant of Bharat, one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed.
Shri Krishna now says that this happiness and misery, the experience of it, is temporary. This will come and go like Shitoshna, like the winter and the summer seasons. You know, in India, the summer season is the oppressive season. People want to get rid of it. When will it ever end, this summer? It's become too long and painful, Swamiji. And when the monsoon comes, it's a big relief. That's why the best season in India is the monsoon season. But out here you have the winter, which is highly oppressive. Just now I am coming from Pittsburgh and the temperature was in the 30s. It would go down to 30, 32 and taking a morning walk. My God, you all people, you live in that. But you have got all these central heaters and heaters within your cars and you're moving from one central heating to another central heating. What was the condition in America when there was no central heating? Think of the first settlers who came, who lived in Canada and in New England, etc. in that ice cold. How did they survive? How do people survive in India? Nowadays, in the cars they have these air conditioners fitted. Swamiji, don't travel without that air conditioner, it's so hot. Tell me, 30 years ago there were no air conditioners in the car. Everybody was traveling perfectly. How was it? They were all tolerating it. So, we slowly learn to tolerate both the heat and the cold. This tolerance is a very big thing. The sign of progress is an enhanced tolerance. Now here Sri Krishna says that Arjun, just like this winter and summer come, you have to tolerate. Similarly, this sukh, dukh, happiness and misery, you will have to tolerate them. Remember, the perception of both is coming because of the contact of the senses with the sense objects. God has fitted 5 senses into this body. Now these senses hanker for their objects. The tongue hankers for pleasurable tastes. And when you give it the object of its desire, you give it the chocolate or the ice cream or the kalakand. When the sense comes in contact with the object, there is a temporary experience of pleasure. And the experience of pain is the same. When the sense comes in contact with an unpleasurable object, it gives pain. So our journey in life is always running away from pain and hankering after pleasure. And this leads our mind out of control. But to achieve anything, you have to learn to control and to tolerate these urges. Because the problem is that if you give your sense that object of pleasure, for a moment there will be a slight perception of happiness. But then it's gone. It doesn't satisfy you. The soul is left high and dry. So the soul again makes the desire. And the senses again make the desire. How will I get that object? Again you give it. Again it will desire. And each time the intensity of that desire will keep on increasing. This will lead to greed or lobe. So if your senses on getting that object once, they could be permanently satiated, be good riddance. But that is not the case. Na jatu kamaha kamanam upabhogena shamyati havisha Krishna vartameva bhuya eva bhivardhate. In the Bhagavatam it is stated, na jatu. The more you give the objects of the senses to these senses, the more their desire keeps on increasing. And that desire does not give you happiness, it only ignites a fire and keeps you discontented. So what is the way out of it? The way out of it is very simple. Your sense is hankering for that object. You learn to tolerate. Just tolerate. Don't indulge. And slowly it will die out. Finished. Prakshalanadhipankasya dura dasparshanam varam. The scriptures say that somebody puts his feet into the punk, into the mud, slushy mud, and then starts screaming, my feet are dirty, my feet are dirty. Come and clean it. So the others come, okay, they apply the soap, the water, the towel, and they clean it. Now he's relieved. Why did you put it in the dirt in the first place? Similarly, if we don't make desires, we will not suffer the pain and the anxiety. We'll feel contented. So how do you eliminate them? This verse gives the key to it. It says, these senses are cheaters. They will always hanker for their objects. Learn to tolerate the hankering of the senses. And slowly these desires will die out. Just like, let us say you have an itch. Now scratching does not solve the problem because it comes back. So you just tolerate it and goes away. Same thing with pain. We are trying to run after pleasurable experience and we are trying to run away from pain. If you analyze what is that pain, it is just the senses coming in contact with an object that is not favorable to them. So if we can learn to tolerate it, then we don't become discontented, dissatisfied with whatever the situation. So Sri Krishna is giving Arjun these words of wisdom. He says, Arjun, learn to see this happiness and distress as temporary experiences, not permanent experiences that will come and go. Like the day will be followed by the night, like the winter will be followed by the spring and the summer and the autumn. In the same way, these pleasurable and painful experiences will come and go. A person of knowledge learns to tolerate both the positive and the negative perceptions.
Thank you for being a part of the Gita Gyan Yajna, which is our humble attempt to spread the divine knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita. Please subscribe to our channel